gods are only illusions born of man's fear. It is they who see the charade for what it is and join in the pageantry nonetheless who are to blame.
And you? You did not conquer your fear. You turned to the Aura site to find your miracle.
It is because I am weak, because I fear, that I turned to the gods. And in doing so, I learned that there are no gods. In their place, those you named demons heeded my call. Human and imperfect though I remain, I now possess might enough to reshape the world.
Yeah, my opinion has changed about this game completely. Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, Dorian Andrews, aka Dory Dorell, with the Dory Dorell Music Channel, formerly known as Dorio TV. And I just want to encourage everyone to please like, comment, and subscribe for all the latest news and reviews coming to this channel. So please don't forget to click that notification bell. Also, why not share it? Go ahead and click that share button and share it with all your friends and family. This is real, this is authentic, unfiltered discussion. All right, guys, so before we begin, I just want you to know that my voice, if it sounds a little bit off, I have a slight cold, so my voice isn't completely back yet, so just bear with me. I want to make this quick video talking about my opinion on where the religion aspect plays a role in this game. And in a previous video, I said that there's some Christian elements. And then there's another video where I say there are some Catholic elements. So it's kind of a critique on the Catholic religion. And then there is some slight hints to Gnosticism, which, if you don't know what that is, Gnosticism is basically the belief that Lucifer, which means the light bearer, is actually a heroic figure, and Lucifer is trying to combat a oppressive and demanding God, who is the one true God, the creator. Gnosticism paints Lucifer as this heroic figure who is trying to win back the freedom of the human race, win back the freedom of the angels, and allow autonomy for everybody. So that's why you see Illuminati and Masonry and all these beliefs of do what thou wilt, and I am my own God, I am the master of my own destiny. Those types of thought processes and beliefs in modern day society comes from that belief that Lucifer was actually a good person. In this video, I want to pinpoint exactly why I believe this game is atheistic. At the end of chapter 2, there's a scene where you have to go through this castle, and the final battle in the castle is with the cardinal. I think his name's like Delacroix or something. And when you fight him, he turns into a Lucavi, which is basically a demon or a false god who wants to rule over the world with the power that has been bestowed on him. So this cardinal, when he turns into this Lucavi, the Lucavi basically talks to Ramza.
You have followed the ocean of Lucavi power. The minds of men are naught but trickling streams.
The power of the Lucavi? What are you? What have you done with the Cardinal?
What nonsense this? I am the man himself, or rather, he who once was Delacroix. The Oracent, the stone, such powers grant to rise above the feebleness of man. Creation's laws restrain and rule me not. Astride your moral order do I stand. I am a god become.
Lucavi? If memory serves, the word is ancient Ivalician for transcendent one. But Can it be possible? Can he truly have transcended mortality?
A god I am. No simpler terms there are.
No divinity would assume a form so foul. You are no being of immaculate light.
The Heavenly Father, maker of our world. I am not he, in that you are correct. Have you believed in being so designed? Possessed of boundless power and knowledge both? I fear to say that such do not exist. Though utter this a cardinal or not.
Then you have deceived the people, and admit as much.
I freely do, without reserve or shame. Though for the Church I cannot claim to speak. The truth to me this power reveals. Mere fantasy, the Father. Words in ink and air.
You call yourself a god, but I see only an abomination. Your power is that of demons.
Divine this power the legends would attest, yet such distinctions matter not to me, for I no longer walk the mortal plane.
That a hero of the 50 Years' War should abandon his faith and become a monster. Feel you no shame?
Nay, for faith in fiction is as faith in naught. The joyous day, the power roused within, to me was shown divinity's true form. My fervent most desire was then fulfilled by the one God to whom I bend the knee. This self-same God Ajora surely sought, yet with their selfish ends to satisfy, the truth did his disciples warp and twist, a cruel and ugly truth that I embraced.
Are there more of you? Other Lucavi?
He says basically there is no God, and the whole church is a lie. It was all built on a lie. They don't believe in a God. They just use the idea of a God to gain power and influence from the people. So when people believe in this church of lies, they can have a better foothold on the country. And that's ultimately why they're trying to destroy the army of the Black Lion and the White Lion. And they set up this war in the first place just so they can kill each other, and then the church can rise to prominence and become the central government of the country of Ivalice. That's the goal of the cardinal and the headmaster or head cardinal of the order. And the Knights Templar, they have their own agenda, which they're trying to reunite all of the Zodiac Braves together with the leader who is Ultima in order to rule over the world. That's basically what the Lucavi want to do. They want to first come together, defeat God, or the gods in this game, the gods who are creators of the world of Ivalice and all of its continents and countries. And after they defeat God, they will themselves become God and then do whatever they want with the world. Basically rule the world under these demonic powers. And Ramza does not want that at all. So as I kept playing the game, I kept noticing how there was a recurring trend of like, there is no God.
Orisight is the work of demons, not gods. The Zodiac Braves, they're unholy knights. They are heroes of a false legend.
All such tales of gods and their miracles are false.
A lot of the villains are saying there is no God, there is no way to change the world but to choose power, whether it is demonic or spiritual or majestic and heavenly. They don't care. Power is power. And that plays a role into the Gnostic belief of do what you want, get power for yourself. But it also goes into atheism, because when these people who created a church that they don't even believe in the faith of decide to rule over a country, it just makes Catholicism and modern day Christianity look like a joke, basically. The whole religion is fake. And one thing that I think is a very interesting note is the whole Zodiac Brave Story thing was a lie. Saint Ajora was never a hero. Saint Ajora was a polarizing figure just like Jesus, but the only difference between the story with Jesus and Saint Ajora is that Jesus is the Messiah, and he did no sin. He led people to a higher thinking and a higher belief. Whereas Saint Ajora is actually using the power of a demon, or Lucavi, and it's the main Lucavi known as Ultima, the High Seraph. And he deceives the people to believing him as the Messiah, as a God who's going to lead them into a promised land, a paradise, where when you die, you will get to live for eternity. But it's not an eternity, it's the eternity that he wants. So once he gets his 12 brothers all together and they fight the gods again and win, then he will be able to enact his dominion, his rule over the people. And if you've seen how the church acts and the Knights Templar act towards people, I don't think that's the type of world that Ramza would want, or anybody would want if they knew the truth. So I really think this game was really, really, really well scripted. The voice acting was amazing. It gave a fresher experience for me. And there was a lot more dialogue than I remember when I originally played it. Now, I have to preference, I have played this game at least over 10 times within my lifetime, from when I was a kid till now. So to be able to play this game again on PlayStation 5 and to see all these changes and add more depth to the story, amazing. If you feel the same way I do about this game, let me know. If you disagree with some of the points that I made, let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe for all the latest coming to this channel. My latest single is out now, Skeletons, and it is a collab with my friend Nightlight. And we have a whole album coming out in January. It will be 5 songs that we collabed on, an introduction, and a song featuring one of my favorite rappers, Dre Murray from Houston, Texas. Great man. So if you like what you heard, let me know. Click that notification bell for all the latest coming to this channel, and I will see you next time. It's your boy, Dory Darrell, signing out. Deuce, deuce.